Yes, I can see Riyansh on the screen. Hello, Riyansh. Is that your name? Very good. Hi. Bhavya Agrawal. Bhavya, that's your name? Hello. Before we start with the class, moms, could I just get 2 minutes from you all so that I could just brief you all a little about the program before I could start with today's class? Hello, moms. I hope you all are doing good. Yes. Okay. Moms, about the program, just a little brief about it. So how is it going to be? So I'm going to be taking their class. So we've got like two classes. We've got the basic and we've got the intermediate. So let me just show it to you on the screen also. What is it that we're going to be covering in the basic and what is it that we're going to be covering in the intermediate? Moms, if you could just show me a thumbs up if you all can see the screen. Yep. All right. So let me just tell you about the basic first. So all these are the things that we are going to be covering up in the basic course. So in the basic, it's going to be a 36 session program, which is going to be alternate days, just thrice a week, which is going to be the same for the intermediate and the basic. It's going to be just thrice a week. All right. And it's going to be a 1 hour session. And for the basic, as I said, you're going to have 36 sessions. In that, we are going to have level 1. That's going to be covered in the basic program. And for that, your child needs to be at least 5 years of age. 5 to 6.5 is the actual age for the basic program, right? Or if your child is 4 and if you still want your child to enroll your child for the program, if your child has already done the phonics program with us, whether it's the basic or the intermediate, if they've already done that with us, they can still join. But the basic age for the child is supposed to be 5 years at least. Your child should be able to read 3 to 4 letter word at least to start with this program, right? Because if they are not thorough with their reading, it's going to be very difficult for them. So that is the basic requirement for the basic program. So coming on to the intermediate, these are the things that we are going to be covering up in the intermediate. In the intermediate, we are going to have the 36 sessions of the basic, of course. Along with that, we are going to have 24 more sessions. So that is going to be a 60 session program altogether. So that's again going to be a 3 days a week program. And for that, the age group is going to be 6.5 to 8. Minimum age is going to be 6.5 at least for your child. All right. But if you think that your child has started with the basic and completed with the basic and then wants to do the intermediate, can do the 24 session level 2 with us only after completing the basic, right? Or if you want to, if your child is already 6.5, you can enroll your child for the intermediate program, right? So this is about the program, and let me just show you the kit as well. This is how the kit looks like, the grammar program. So whenever we are going to be starting with their classes, you are going to be getting the kit. So all the activities, all the worksheets that we are going to be doing in the class, it's going to be from this kit only, right? There is nothing beyond that we are going to be asking you all to, we are going to be troubling you all to tell you that we need this worksheet or you need to get a printout of something like that. When you enroll your child for this program, you are going to be getting this kit. So anything that we are going to be doing in the class, everything in fact that we are going to be doing in the class is going to be from the kit. So you are going to be getting a prior notice for the thing that, keep this particular worksheet ready for today's class. So you're going to be there in a WhatsApp group where we are going to be communicating and we are going to be telling you that you need to keep this ready for the class. So you are not going to, you don't need to worry about where you're going to be getting your stuff from. Everything is available in this kit. All right. And the program is it's going to start from the 9th of this month, and it's going to be from 5:30 to 6:30. And I'm going to be taking the intermediate batch. So this is all that I wanted to tell you all, moms. And if there is any question, even after the class that we are going to be doing today, you could always message us, the message to the person from where you've got the Zoom link today. We are going to be helping out. We are going to be answering whatever questions that you have here in the chat box. We will be getting back to you on that as well. Don't worry. And any other further questions after the class, we will be answering to them whenever that you can. There's somebody asking us, why have I not allowed you to unmute yourself? The reason is, moms, today, because this is a demo class, and normally if your children have already attended our classes, we take not more than 8 to 10 children, and it is very, very interactive. We allow them to keep them on, we allow them to unmute themselves. They answer our questions. We talk to the children. We give them chance. Everybody gets a chance to answer. But today, because the strength being so much, I am not letting you all unmute for today. If you have any questions, you can please put it up in the chat box. I will be replying to all of them. Don't worry. Because if, in the demo session, I let everybody, start asking me, it'll be very, very lengthy then. So wanting it to be very, very simple. So that is why I'm not letting you all unmute, but surely will answer to all your questions. Don't worry about that, right? So normally in the classes that we take, as I told you, we do not take more than 8 to 10 children in every class, and we keep it very, very interactive, because everybody gets a chance to answer, and we make sure that every child understands whatever we are taking up in the class, right? So that is all for you all, moms. And I would want the children to get back to your places, and let us start with our class. Thank you, moms, for listening to me. I'm sure now you all want to know my name. Yes. So my name is Kiran Muchal, and I'm from Indore. And I'm going to be taking your class if you're going to be enrolling yourself, right? I'm going to be taking the intermediate grammar class for you all. All right, children. So let us begin with our class for today. Do you know something special that we do in our class? Whenever we start with our class, the first thing that we do is we do an energizer. An energizer could be anything. It could be a game. It could be a song. So today we are going to be listening to a song and dancing on it. So are you all ready for it? You can dance on the bed, huh? You can fall. Come on.
Baby shark, do-do-do-do-do, baby shark, do-do-do-do-do, baby shark. Mommy shark, do-do-do-do-do, mommy shark, do-do-do-do-do, mommy shark, do-do-do-do-do, mommy shark.
Daddy shark, do-do-do-do-do, daddy shark, do-do-do-do-do, daddy shark, do-do-do-do-do, daddy shark.
Grandma shark, do-do-do-do-do, grandma shark, do-do-do-do-do, grandma shark, do-do-do-do-do, grandma shark.
Grandpa shark, do-do-do-do-do, grandpa shark, do-do-do-do-do, grandpa shark, do-do-do-do-do, grandpa shark. Let's go hunt, do-do-do-do-do, let's go hunt, do-do-do-do-do, let's go hunt, do-do-do-do-do, let's go hunt. Run away, do-do-do-do-do, run away, do-do-do-do-do, run away, do-do-do-do-do, run away.
Safe at last, do-do-do-do-do, safe at last, do-do-do-do-do, safe at last, do-do-do-do-do, safe at last. It's the end, do-do-do-do-do, it's the end, do-do-do-do-do, it's the end, do-do-do-do-do, it's the end.
Yes. So that was the song for today. Baby Shark. How many of you have heard this song earlier? How many of you have heard this song earlier? Show me a thumbs up. Yes. So many. In fact, everybody has heard this song earlier. Do you like this song? Yes. That is why I played this song for you all, because this is one of the best songs most of you all like. Yes. Okay. So whenever we start with our class, we start it with an energizer. It could be a song or it could be a game. It could be anything, something to do. You were supposed to move yourselves for that. Okay. All right. So children, today what are we going to do today? What is this class all about? You know, this grammar class is all about what? What is it all about? No, let me tell you. It is all about you all know how to talk in English, but to speak correctly and write correctly, we need to know the right grammar, right? Yes. To be able to talk correctly, yes, without making any mistake. That is why we have this class. All right. So children, today we have a huge family with us. who are here to meet you all. They are fun, funny, and have their own identity. You can use them when you speak, read, and write. Can you guess who that family is? Yes, it is the alphabet family. The alphabet has 26 letters. It has 26 letters, which I'm going to be showing it to you all on the screen. All of you look on your screens. Just a second. Yes, this is the alphabet family. Like you all have families, these letters also have a family that's called the alphabet family. So that is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. So there are 26 letters in the alphabet family. These are the big letters. Let us see the small letters. A, B, C, D, these are the small letters. They are all together called as the alphabet family. And there are 26 letters in the alphabet family. I'm sure you all are smart enough to know this much, right? Now, let me ask you something. You know what? In this alphabet family, there are 5 naughty letters. Like you all are naughty children, like that there are 5 naughty letters. They are called as vowels. They are called as vowels. Now those naughty letters, you know why are they called as naughty letters? Because these letters have 2 sounds. Others all have only 1 sound, but these naughty letters have 2 sounds. You know, do you want to see those naughty letters? Do you want to see the naughty vowels? There are 5 naughty letters. I will show it to you on the screen again. Just wait for a second. Yes, these are the 5 naughty letters. Like you all are naughty, these are the naughty letters of the alphabet family. Okay, let us see what are those. A, E, I, O, and U. These 5 letters are known as the naughty letters and are also called as the vowels. They are the vowels. But what are the other letters called? These 5 letters from the 26 letters are called as the vowels. But the other letters, they are called as the consonants. What are they called? Consonants. Let me show you the consonants on the screen, everybody. Look at these. All the letters that are left, when you take out the A, E, I, O, U, the remaining letters are called as the consonants. Like the B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M. All these letters that you can see on the screen are consonants. Okay? These are the consonants. All right. Okay. So as I told you, the 5 naughty letters are called as the vowels and the other letters are called as the consonants. So now good that you all know the letters are, which letters are vowels and which letters are consonants. Do you all know them? Can I see a thumbs up to find out how many of them actually know their consonants and vowels? Very, very good. Now we are going to learn something new. This was something that you already knew. Your letters, your consonants, and your vowels. You already knew them, right? But today we are going to learn something new. What is that new thing? That is called as the pangram. This is something new you haven't heard of. Pangram. What is this pangram? Do you all want to know? I will show it to you on the screen. Wait. A pangram is a sentence in which it is a sentence or a phrase in which all the 26 letters are there in that sentence. You know, all the 26 letters. That means from A to Z, all the letters come together in only one sentence. Isn't that amazing? How come all the letters are coming in one sentence? That is known as pangram. But before that, What is a sentence? What do you mean by a sentence? ये sentence क्या होता है? When we take lot many words, and put them together and form a sentence, but it should make sense. उसका कुछ मतलब होना चाहिए. If it does not make sense, it is not a sentence. But if it makes sense, then it is a sentence. For example, okay, let me give you a sentence. You tell me whether it is making sense or not. If you think it makes sense, you show me a thumbs up. If it does not make sense, show me a thumbs down. All right, let me start. Okay, I'm telling you one sentence. He danced home me. He danced home me. क्या उसका मतलब है? Is it making sense? No, it is sounding so silly, no? He danced home me. What is this? This is not a sentence. So this is not a sentence. Come on, very good. I saw everybody answering correctly. Very good. I'm giving you another sentence. Tell me whether it makes sense or not. Listen to me carefully. He is dancing on the floor. He is dancing on the floor. Does it make sense? Yes, very smart. I see you all are so smart. Yes, it makes sense. He is dancing on the floor. Yes, इसका मतलब तो होता है. It is correct. That means it is a sentence. So now you all know what a correct sentence is, right? Right? So let me show you some more sentences on the screen. So you all can tell me whether it makes sense or it does not make sense. Okay? Be ready for it. All of you look on your screens. I'm showing you some sentences. Chalo, this is one sentence, everybody. She, girl, know a. She, girl, know a. No, it doesn't make sense. Let me see what is the correct sentence. She is a girl. Is this a correct sentence? Yes, this is a correct sentence. So now you understood what is making sense and what is not making sense. Let's do another one. He danced home me. What kind of a sentence is this? It is not making sense. It is not making sense. Let us see the correct sentence. He danced at the party. Is it correct? Yes, it is correct. Very good. Let's do another one. Get ready. Train left 10 minutes. Train left 10 minutes. Train left 10 minutes. ये क्या हुआ? Does it sound, is it making sense? Train left 10 minutes. What happened? The sentence, it is not complete, no? It's an incomplete sentence, I feel. Let us see what's the correct sentence. The train leaves in 10 minutes. Is it correct now? The train leaves in 10 minutes. Ab sahi hua? Is it correct now? Yes, the train leaves in 10 minutes is the correct sentence. Very good. Let us do one more. Mary cooking enjoys much. Mary cooking enjoys much. This is sounding very, very silly to me. Isn't it sounding silly to all of you? Mary cooking enjoys much. क्या ये sentence लग रहा है आपको? Yes, there are some children who are saying no. Everybody is saying no. Mary cooking enjoys much. It is not a correct sentence. There are some children who are saying yes, but children, you know what is the correct sentence? See, Mary enjoys cooking very much. Mary enjoys cooking very much. This is the correct sentence. Understood? This is the correct sentence. Okay. All right. Let us do the next one. He undersat. He undersat. He undersat. Is it correct or is it wrong? He undersat. The correct sentence is he sat under a tree. That sentence was incomplete, but this sentence is complete. He sat under a tree. Does it sound correct to you now? He sat under, तो ऐसा लग रहा था कुछ incomplete है. but he sat under a tree is the complete sentence. Yes. So now you all know what a sentence is and what it looks like. All right. So everybody, now did you all understand how the complete sentence sounds and how the incomplete sentence sounds? The incomplete sentence sounds so silly, na? It sounded so funny. Yes. So now let us do one activity. How many of you have the kit? Show me a thumbs up. The ones who have the worksheet, this is the worksheet that you need to take out. If you do not have the worksheet, I'm sure Mama must have written it for you or taken a printout for you. This is the worksheet that we need, which says the alphabet. Yes, can you all show it to me on the screen, please? Whatever that you have. So what are we going to do in this? Listen to me. In this is a pangram. I told you what a pangram is. In one sentence, all the letters of the alphabet family are there. A to Z, all the letters are there in that sentence. So there is this first sentence over here. See this first sentence over here. This first sentence over here, I'm going to read that out to you. It says, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. You know what we have to do in this? We have to circle the letters that are vowels. I told you there are 5 naughty letters. A, E, I, O, U. So you are supposed to circle all the naughty letters in this sentence. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. You have to circle all the vowels in this. Jitne bhi vowels hai, you have to circle them. And once you circle them, you can show it to me on the screen. You can show it to me on the screen once you circle all the naughty letters. A, E, I, O, U. Divyan, I think if that is not your name, please excuse me. You can show it to me, bacha. And you can please show it to mamas if I'm not be able to see it. Very nice. Okay, make sure you're circling only the vowels. Uske paas wale consonants ko circle nahi karna. Only vowels. Okay. Yes, Bhavya. I can see you've done it. Riyansh, very good. Yes, because there are so many on the screen, I might not be able to see everybody's work. Please, mamas, make sure they're circling only the vowels. So children, jo letters bach gaye, the ones that you have not circled, what are they called? They are called as the consonants. The ones you have circled are vowels and the ones that are left are the consonants. Very good. I see everybody is doing it. You all can show it to me on the screen once you've done it. Very good. Okay. Now let us move on to the second sentence. The second sentence, in that, what are you supposed to do? You know, first let me show you the sentence. This is the second sentence. The 5, can you see this sentence? This is the second sentence. Let me read it out to you. The 5 boxing wizards jump quickly. In the second sentence, you are supposed to circle only the consonants, not the naughty letters, not the vowels. Naughty letters ko chhod do, consonants ko circle karo. So all of you circle the consonants in the second sentence. The second sentence is, the 5 boxing wizards jump quickly. These are pangrams. In this one sentence, all the letters from A to Z are coming in this sentence. Do you know that? So you all can circle the consonants in this, not the naughty vowels. Bhavya, you've done that? That is quick, Bhavya. That is so good. Very good. I'm seeing all the children doing their work. How good is that? Once you're done, you can show it to me. So Bhavya, when you circle the consonants, jo bach gaye, they are the vowels. Yes, very good and very smart. Okay, once you've done, you can show it to me on the screen. Yes, I can see most of you have finished doing it. Very good. Very nice, Shivansh. I can see your work. The name is written Tripti. Yes, you've done very nice. Very good, everybody. So when you have circled the consonants, the letters that are left are the vowels. The A, E, I, O, U, the naughty letters are left. All right. So did you enjoy doing this worksheet? Did you enjoy doing this worksheet? So do you want to do, should I give you 2 more pangrams to do as homework? Do you want to do it at home? Yes. Do you want me to give you 2 more sentences that you can do at home? Okay. Let me show it to you on the screen. Okay. Can you see the screen, everybody? Can you see the screen, everybody? If you all want, I can send this to you on the group. I can send this to you all. Or you could take a picture of this. 60 zippers were quickly picked from the woven jute bag. This is also a pangram, and you are supposed to circle the consonants and underline the vowels in this. You are supposed to circle the consonants and underline the vowels in this. So moms, please take a picture of this so that the children can do it at home. Can everybody show me a thumbs up once you've taken a picture of this? Thank you so much, moms. Okay. One more sentence I'm giving you so that you all can do it as homework. Brown jars prevented the mixture from freezing too quickly. Brown jars prevented the mixture from freezing too quickly. So this is also a pangram in which all the letters from the alphabet family are coming. So in this also, you're supposed to circle the consonant and underline the vowels. Take a picture of this again, please. Okay, everybody's done that. So you can do this at home. The way you did the worksheet, you can do this at home. All right, children, before I end up with today's class, can we play one more tiny little game? Are you all ready to play one game before we end up this class? This is called as the scavenger hunt game. In this, I want you all to quickly get up and get something from your house that starts with a vowel. A-E-I-O-U से कुछ भी आपके घर में जो start होता है, you can bring anything from your house and show it to me on the screen. I can see Bhavya showing me an airplane. Very good. That starts with a vowel. I can see an iPad. I can see an orange. Very good. I can see an umbrella. Dairy milk. Dairy milk does not start with, Cadbury also does not start, no. Oreo is what you're trying to show me. Ice cream. Yes. Riyansh, very good. iPad, very good. You all got something from your house. I can see Tanmay showing me an umbrella's picture. Very good, Tanmay. Very smart. Okay. Now I can see an eraser also. Eraser starting with E. Good. Very smart. Eraser, Riyansh and Tripti. Yes, very good. Okay. Now, ice cream also I can see, Tanmay. Now, quickly go and get something from your house that starts with a consonant. Any consonant. Go and get something that starts with a consonant. Very good. I can see Bhavya's. I can see Tripti. Yes, I'm calling out Tripti, but I'm sure that's not your name. I can see a notebook. I can see a textbook. I can see a mango, water bottle, book, diary, pencil. Very good. They all start with consonants. Shivansh, bring it closer. Charger, jeep. Yes, you all have understood. Yes, I can see Tanmay. You are showing me something with P. Very good. Book also. Yes. Boat. Yes, Divyan, that is something that starts with a consonant. Yes, very good. A packet. Good. Ball. Very smart. Mobile phone. All that starts with a consonant. Very, very smart. I am so proud of you all. Now I can see a pencil box also. I can see a ball also. Very good. So it all starts with a consonant. So you all understood the difference between a vowel and a consonant. Very good. Okay, children, it was really lovely to have you all in the class. If you all liked the class, if you all liked the demo session, you all can get yourself registered. You can tell mamas to get you registered in this grammar program. All right, children, and moms, whatever questions you have, you can send it to us. You can send us a message and we shall get back to you. And if you have any more questions, you can send us. And also, yes, I can see some questions here as well. Let me just go through a few of them. Okay, yes. The contact number is given in the chat box, moms. You can make a note of that. If you all enjoyed this and you would want your child to enroll for the same, you can contact us. Okay, children. First of all, children, tell me, did you all enjoy your class? If you did, you can show me a big, big smile and a big thumbs up. Yes, I'm so glad you all liked it. Hope to see you all. And thank you for that little heart Fatima gave me. Thank you so much. All right. Bye, all of you. Hope to see you all in the class. Bye-bye.